So today I am going to teach you how to achieve this kind of messy, undone, wavy look. And all I used was a 1 1/4 inch curling iron. This is a very, very popular hairstyle right now. We see it in all the magazines. We see the Kardashians doing it. So if you would like to learn, please keep watching. I'm going to start at the bottom, as always. And I'm just sectioning a really large section at the nape area. So about that much. And as usual, splitting it in half, this just makes it really easy for you to reach the back of your head. And the first section is going to be a thicker section, about like 1 inch. And I'm going to take a 1 1/4 inch curling iron and start close to the roots, and I'm going to bend the hair upwards. This is going to start with the S kind of wave curl, and you can see that the wave in there. And the next area, I'm going to move down and have the curling iron bent downwards. So imagine kind of a wave, like an S wave. The next section, the hair is curling upwards, and I'm kind of rotating the curling iron because I don't want to create a ridge. So you can see the wave kind of coming through. Okay, and then the next section is going downwards, and the rotation of the curling iron helps eliminate that ridge in your hair. Because this curling iron is so hot, I don't need to hold it in place for too long. And as you can see, that's the wave that you're going to get. Okay, so let's do it again. Close to the roots, hair is going upwards, and you're just kind of rotating the curling iron so you don't get a line. You're only holding it for a few seconds, moving down that section. The hair is going downwards, rotating. I'm literally holding it for probably 2 to 3 seconds. Again. So this is a really fun technique because this is what the hairdressers for the Kardashians are doing for them. It's just more of an effortless kind of wave. It's not perfect. Okay. So the third section, I'm actually going to change it up a little bit. I'm just going to wrap the curling iron around loosely, and I'm leaving the ends out a little bit. This will just create a little bit of variation in the waves. And I like the variation, it just creates more interest in this kind of waving technique, so it's not all just an S wave. So I'm going to continue on to this side. So same idea. And the reason why I want the section to go upwards first is so that it's a little bit flatter near the roots. I don't want it to create too much of a bubble. Okay, so I'm on to the next section now. And I'm going to actually alternate the curl pattern around my face. So this section, I'm actually going to just wrap it around the curling iron. And then you can see, leaving the ends out because we want it to look more beachy and wavy. And that just creates a more softer curl. And the next few sections, I'm going to continue with the S wave with the curling iron. So I really love this hairstyle because it's just more undone and just more effortless and just more messy. I'm really into the messy look in my hair right now. I don't really want my hair to look perfect all the time, if you know what I mean. And this is great for, fall. I think this is really popular on the runways right now as well. We're seeing it in a lot of editorial magazines. And it's really quick. I know it looks hard to do, but once you get the hang of the technique, you can do one section in less than 30 seconds. So I'm just going to continue moving up all the way to the top of my head. make sure you just keep alternating the S wave and the wrap around the curling iron as you're moving up each section, and I'll meet you back at the top. So for the last section, I would recommend the hair around the face be wrapped around the curling iron. It'll just give it a nice kind of loose curl wave. It'll just be more flattering, I think, to finish off with this on the top section. And then for the rest, I'm going to continue with the S-wave technique. Okay. And then as I move down, I like notice the bend in the hair, and that's when I mimic that bend. And this will make it easier to follow, so you can see. And now this is kind of wanting to bend this way. So I'm going to take my curling iron and mimic that bend. So it's going downwards. So the curling iron is going to push the hair downwards. And there you go. You can see more of that bend. Okay, so same thing with my bangs. I'm going to wrap it around, leaving the ends out, and I'm wrapping it around away from the face. See that? So what type of curls do you enjoy doing on yourself? Let us know. We would love to hear. Do you like to use a curling iron? Do you like to use a straightener? Or do you just prefer to air dry? Like, tell us what you like to do to get texture in your hair. Alright, so I am done curling the rest of my hair, and making sure that you're alternating between the S-wave and the wrapping around the curling iron. So you can see this is the finished result, but I just want to add some extra texture with it. So I'm going to use the Oribe Airstyle Flexible Finish Cream. This is one of their newest products, and we're really enjoying this because it just gives you nice texture without the stiffness. So I'm going to be using about this much. And just rubbing it between your palms and literally just scrunching it in. I mean, me and Harjit, we love finishing creams in our hair because it just adds extra texture. So you can see. And we honestly recommend just starting out with a little bit on the first day of your hairstyling, because you don't want to start off with too much product on the first day, otherwise you'll have to shampoo the next day. We just add product to our hair gradually as the days go by. And I normally don't wash my hair for probably about like 3 days.
So here's the final look. Thank you so much for watching. We hope that you give this a try. Please don't forget to follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our channel if you like what you're seeing. Thank you. Bye.